What's good? It's your boy Trap Star coming at you again. So today I want to be speaking on the topic, don't show these niggas too much. Yeah, this is going to be a good one right here. I'm really feeling this one. Don't show these niggas too much. And I mean, that could apply to a lot of things, right? When you out here and you moving how you moving, you living in a world where niggas will knock off their own pops for some money. Niggas will kill their own brother for some money. You know what I'm saying? You out here stunting, flexing, going hard. Just know you creating silent enemies. I think I'ma do Black Youngster on the thumbnail because he a real good example of this. And don't get me wrong, I like Black Youngster. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But he a real good example of this because if you notice, it's hard to find a picture or a video without him showing these niggas everything he got. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with niggas like Floyd Mayweather. Showing these niggas everything they got. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, you know, the information is unavailable. Like you can't find any rapper's net worth or just look it up on Google or something like that. But think about this for a second. You got people like Bill Gates, right? Everybody know Bill Gates was once the richest man in the world. I don't think he is anymore, but he's still up there. But one thing you're not going to see Bill Gates do is flex, you know, with $1 million sitting on the bed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to see him throwing money in the air and taking pictures and I know what you're probably thinking. Yeah, because he's an old white man. But he's a smart man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people with big wealth realized people know I'm rich. People know I'm successful. I don't have to wear that on my sleeve. You know, it's always just us, you know, young niggas, ignorant ass niggas that feel like we got to show these niggas what we doing. We got to show these niggas what we got. We got to show these niggas our jewelry. We got to show these niggas our cars, you know, our clothes, the beautiful women we got. But we doing this shit all wrong. And the culture is perpetuating that with Instagram, you know, Twitter, Facebook, all this shit. It's all designed for us to just give up the game. But you gotta understand, real gangsters don't give up the game. You know what I'm saying? Real gangsters gonna keep that shit low key, dog. You can't show these niggas too much. You can't show these niggas too much love out here neither. Because when you start showing niggas too much, niggas start getting too comfortable and expecting that shit. You know? And when that shit starts to happen, that's when you got a problem on your hands. You feel me? It's just like this. You could give a nigga, okay, let's say a man down on his luck, right? And you say, all right, man, you down on your luck. Your girl kicked you out the house. You know, come stay in my house for a little while, right? Nigga come sleeping on your couch. 1 week turn to 2 weeks. 2 weeks turn to 4 weeks. 4 weeks turn to 3 months. 3 months turn to 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And then you eventually tell the nigga, alright, bruh, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, get a job, start contributing to the bills or something. Nigga fuck around and start getting mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like you did something wrong to him. Just cause you trying to tell the nigga, look, you need to get your shit together. Showing the nigga too much love, dog. And it's kind of like a double entendre because it got two meanings. On one hand, don't show a nigga too much, like don't let him see too much of your lifestyle, too much of how you getting money, too much of what you doing. But at the same time, it mean don't show a nigga too much, as in don't give a nigga too much love. Don't give a nigga too many hookups. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a motherfucker too much of your time. Like you just can't give motherfuckers too much. Like you can't show motherfuckers too much. And I ain't saying like be no stingy evil ass nigga or nothing like that. But one thing life told me, dog, niggas is out here for self. Straight up. And you gotta remember that shit, bro. You know, and this right here is a straight ramble. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I feel, just based on what I seen, you know, what I know, shit like that. You can't show these niggas too much. And it ain't just necessarily showing them too much money, showing them too much love. You can't show these niggas too much of how you think. Sometimes niggas be feeding off, you know, your brain power and shit. You giving niggas the whole game. Them niggas going behind your back doing moves and shit. I give you a perfect example. Look at the movie Blow. Boston George and Diego. What was Boston George's downfall in the trap? He showed Diego too much. Once he introduced Diego to Derek for real in Cali, the nigga stole Derek for real from under the nigga nose. Took Boston George out the trap. Next thing you know, Boston George back to doing runs with niggas he'll barely even know. This nigga itching for a play now because he basically gave Diego his whole plate. And Diego ain't even get a nigga scraps. You know what I'm saying? He showed the nigga too fucking much. That's some real ass shit, dog. That shit really happens and it's real. You can't show nobody too much out here. I remember I was reading a book one time, and side note, trap stars, I always tell y'all, absorb as much trap related content as you can. The reason why I can give y'all video after video after video after video is not because I'm some Pablo Escobar kingpin ass nigga. Well, shit, I might be. Y'all will never know because I ain't telling y'all too much. But whether I am or not, it don't even matter. I could give you straight game just based off shit I read. Just based off movies I've seen. Just based off trap niggas I've talked to. Because I'm always absorbing content. Because my whole thing is, if you make one wrong move in this game, your ass is doing life. So you don't got no room for error. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back on topic. I remember I was reading a book one time. It was called, damn, what was that book? Hell, I don't even remember what the name of the book was, right? But it was about these girls, and they had a robbing crew. Like, it was just straight girls, and they would set niggas up and rob them, right? So you had one chick, and she was dealing with basically the biggest plug in the city. And, you know, she played her position. Eventually, she ended up in the nigga house. And, you know, trap niggas, we can't use banks. So, most trap niggas got a safe somewhere around, right? Well, what ended up happening was the nigga got comfortable, and one day he went and punched the code into his safe, not knowing that his girl was looking at him punch the code in. And you know what ended up happening? She waited one day until, matter of fact, she distracted him. She took him out somewhere, and they were somewhere doing whatever, and she texted one of her homegirls out the robbing crew and was like, look, I got him. You got a smooth 30 minutes. Go in the house this way. The combination to the safe is this. Let me know when it's done. He showed her too much. Now, what she didn't know was the nigga was woke as fuck and end up finding out what was what and end up peeling her cap back. But that's a different story. Most of y'all niggas ain't gonna have that type of insight and wherewithal. I'm just saying, because it was a fictional book. And in real life, your ass probably just would have got took for your whole stash and never heard from the bitch again. So you just gotta be real cognizant of showing people too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came in this world alone, you gonna die alone. So it ain't too many motherfuckers you gonna meet along the way that's really worthy to know certain shit about you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't gotta be no miser held up in your room. You don't never talk to nobody. You don't never hang with nobody. Nah, I ain't saying be that guy. But you just gotta be real careful of showing niggas too much. And I'll be the first to admit I've made this mistake before. It's been situations where I was cool with a motherfucker, and instead of meeting them, at the park or meeting them at the gas station, I say, you know what, fuck it, just pull up to the crib. It's cool. Shoot them the address. And 2-3 years later, me and the motherfucker ain't cool no more. And I'm thinking, damn, this motherfucker could know where I live and shit. I mean, pull up if you want to. You gonna get what you get. But I'm just saying, it shouldn't even have to be all that. Because you should be smart enough to know, alright, nigga, if you ain't a motherfucker I've been fucking with 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you don't need to know where I stay. If you ain't a motherfucker I've been fucking with 10, 15 years, you don't need to know, I got an out the country house. You don't need to know what country, my out the country spot at. Or that I'm even on some shit that I would even have an out the country spot. You know what I'm saying? Out of state spot. Showing niggas too much. Showing niggas too damn much. You don't need to know I got 3 cars. And we be so busy to want to show these motherfuckers everything we doing. I'ma wear this watch. Then fuck it, I'ma kill them next time with that watch. And fuck it, I'ma kill them next time with that chain. Then fuck it, I'ma kill them next time with that car. With this, with that. I'ma post this on social. I'ma show these niggas, I just came from the Bahamas and I'm on my way to Mexico. Niggas don't need to know that you in Mexico. You feel me? Because guess what? What you don't understand is it's always a motherfucker lurking, watching, with the intent to bring you down. Always. And you never know where it's gonna come from. So the best way to stay safe, safeguard your way from that shit, is to just keep it so low key that even if a nigga wanted to destroy your empire, they wouldn't even know where to start. You feel me? They wouldn't even know where to start. Alright, for example, let's say you selling whoop-de-whoop, right? And that's how you make a lot of your money. If a motherfucker ain't your customer buying that whoop-de-whoop from you, or helping you flip that whoop-de-whoop, they don't need to know that you sell whoop-de-whoop. You dig that? What they need to know for? They ain't putting nothing in the pot. They ain't contributing. They ain't buying nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just another potential person who can snitch to the feds on your ass. Showing niggas too much. And I'll be the first to admit, I got an issue with that too. I think my issue is I do a little too much flexing, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a young nigga, right? But it's something I'm working on, you know? Just cause a nigga may have 3 cars don't mean that everybody at your job need to know you got 3 cars. You may only need to drive 1 car to your job. You know what I'm saying? And let them other 2 cars just be your other 2 cars. So that way, when you in traffic on the off day in one of your other cars and a nigga who you happen to be at the job with see you, or at least see the car and shit, they ain't even gonna know it's you. Cause they don't know that you got that car. You know what I'm saying? You just never know the type of shit that's causing motherfuckers to create silent resentment and silent envy. You know what I mean? And it's crazy too, cause I was watching a couple YouTube videos today, ironically, speaking on basically just moving in silence. Well, and I'm gonna tell you why, because earlier this morning, for some reason, that shit just been on my mind. And I just typed it into the YouTube bar to see what popped up. And you know, I watched a couple of the videos that popped up or whatever. But I don't know, the shit just been on my mind, dog. Like, you really gotta move in silence around this bitch. For real. There's so many niggas out here hating, jacking. Like, look at how they did the boy XXX. You know what I mean? Look at how they did XXX Tentacion. Nigga was just in Florida, trying to live his life, you know, about to cop a bike. Nigga pulled up on him, you know. But how did they even know where he was gonna be at? Well, for one, you know, he put it on social media. I'm in South Florida, you know. Shit like that. You just never know. And don't get me wrong, you know, I don't really be following a lot of that stuff. I don't know if bro was on maybe Snapchat or whatever. I do know he did a post talking about he was going to be in South Florida and he was doing like a fundraiser or a charity event or something to that effect. And I get that. Sometimes you got to go on social media to promote and, you know, let people know that you got a certain event or something like that. I get that. But a lot of times, just y'all niggas, like trap niggas and just regular everyday niggas, don't need to be on social media talking about, oh, I'm in goddamn Texas. I'm in Houston today. Oh, I'm in Chicago for the weekend. You know, we doing this, we doing that. For what? You showing niggas too much. Like, for real. And niggas is so brainwashed. Niggas forgetting it was a time before all this social media shit. All of this is new. Back in 2000, niggas wasn't doing this. Back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. They wasn't doing that shit. And they was still getting it in. Niggas in the 60s and the 50s, they was still getting it in. And they didn't have to tell niggas, oh, I'm at the Gerald Levert concert. Or, oh, I'm the nigga in that city. Or, oh, look at me, nigga, I just got a new Wraith. Whatever, like, if you gonna do that shit, nigga, just do that shit. And fuck it. You don't gotta let these niggas know. You dig that? And don't get me wrong, I know every now and then you gonna let a nigga know what you got going on. Because it's human nature to brag and, self-promote every now and then. But when that shit just an everyday, every weekend thing, you gotta let these niggas know what you doing, where you at, who you with, all that type of shit like that, bruh. You showing these niggas too much, bruh. You may as well show the nigga where the safe at and give him the code. You know, you wearing 30,000 on your neck, 20 bands on your wrist, pulling up in an $80,000 car. You may as well just give a nigga the combo to the safe, bruh. You showing these niggas too much, bruh. Niggas think that shit don't have no ramifications till a nigga run up on you, you know? So, just be cognizant of that, bruh. Quit showing these niggas too much. Tone it back and keep it low key so your days can be long in the trap. You dig? Like, share, sub. Till next time.